Shinobi. 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 That just sounds great with some reverb. What's up? Shinobi's the name, and rescuing children captured by the evil Zeed criminal organization is my game. In 1987, the world was changed forever when Joe Musashi made his way to the arcades in the first Shinobi from Sega. The version we're looking at here is Shinobi on the Sega Master System, released in the same year. It looks like a pretty straightforward side-scroller, and in many ways it is, but there's just something special about Shinobi. This game has some catchy music, too. Some nice tunes in there for ninja slaughtering of bad guys. Ah! I failed the bonus stage. This is where you win ninja magic, and these are pretty challenging, actually. They look great, too. I love this neighborhood. The thugs were so poor they could only afford 6 Warhols on the wall. And really, wouldn't you want to stand out and use the Elvis one with the cowboy hat? I mean, every criminal organization has Maryland. You got to do something different. And that is why Zeed will fall. The Shinobi game that I'm most familiar with is the Revenge of Shinobi on the Sega Genesis, which is one of the best video games ever made and one of my favorites. Although I think I played the original one back in the day, I did not have a Sega Master System. When I recently picked up my power base converter for the Genesis so that I can play Sega Master System games, one of the first games I picked up was Shinobi, and I've been playing it on and off, and I really enjoy this game. It's nowhere near as fluid or refined as the Revenge of Shinobi. But if you like the other Shinobi games, like Shinobi 3 or Shadow Dancer, you really should check out this earlier version to see where they came from. The gameplay is similar. It requires precise timing, some patience, repeat tries, and some skill. Shinobi has unlimited firepower, throwing stars or shurikens or whatever they're called, and when he gets close to enemies, he can kick them, and you can also get yourself a sword, nunchucks, and later I have a chain. When you save each of the children, which look like they're wrapped up in red garbage bags, you'll see them zoom up to the top right of the screen, and this will give you a health power-up, increased weaponry. Your life meter can get increased. When you die, you regrettably lose your life meter increase and your weapon power-ups. So the game does get more challenging if you lose one of your Shinobis, and then you start at the beginning of the level and have to go at it again. Ninja magic is a little more complicated in this first Shinobi version as well. Instead of hitting start and then selecting what ninja magic you want to use like you do in Revenge of Shinobi, you have to first win one of those bonus stages. As you saw earlier, I won one of those, so I have some ninja magic at my disposal. Then you can only use your ninja magic after you've killed at least 10 enemies in a level. It starts blinking, and it's a combination of the button pushing to make the ninja magic go off. And my natural instinct on this level is to shoot out my bionic arm and swing off of that light. But this is Shinobi, not Bionic Commando. However, wouldn't that be a great game if they somehow teamed up Shinobi and Bionic Commando, and the two of them rode Godzilla into battle against the Herculoids? Not just any ninja can punch out a helicopter. Only Shinobi. It's a bitch helicopter. To change between levels, which is something that we saw them do again in Revenge of Shinobi, You hold up on the controller and then jump, and it makes that great jumping sound, and he goes in slow motion and jumps up to the next level or jumps down. Shinobi definitely has a charm of its own, and he looks more like a superhero than a ninja, in my opinion, in this game, because they don't have him in the ninja face mask. I'm not familiar with the arcade machine. Sadly, nowhere I played games had this game. The level design is nothing groundbreaking in this game. We've seen most of these stereotypical levels before. There's a neat variety of enemies. Some of them you have to shoot a couple times, others you have to get close to kill them. There's the guys that throw their swords at you or whatever, and you have to jump over the swords or duck and get them. There's a couple situations that are definitely challenging. It does not have a punishing difficulty level, and as you can see on screen, you're not being flooded with enemies at any one time. And as I mentioned, it has a unique charm all of its own. And it's also very affordable today. You can find Shinobi today fairly easily, probably online is your best bet, as not many stores carry Master System games these days. I'll break this into a two-part review to give you as much information as possible in reviewing Shinobi. This is a game that's definitely worth a look. And I think it came out on the NES as well. So if you are without Sega Master System, there's still hope for you. Or you could just go pick up the full-size Sega Shinobi arcade machine, if you happen to have room for that. We'll see you back here in part 2 with more ninja goodness. Here's the box for Shinobi. It practically yells at you, arcade, reminding you this was originally an arcade game. This is a 2 mega cartridge. Take a look at it. Instruction manual, and Shinobi.